While I love showing up to a client gig with a bag full of kit, lenses, lights, everything, when it comes to shooting my own stuff and stuff for YouTube, I like to show up with as smaller package as possible. Today I want to talk to you about my current Sony A7C setup using the Samyang 24mm, the microphone and tripod and filters that I use. So from the top, make it drop, we're going to talk about the Samyang 24mm. Now this lens is three very important things to me. Number one, it is crazy small. Like, it's a little tiny pancake. It's a little tiny pancake full frame lens. It's got a pretty plasticky build, which, you know, is either good or bad depending how you feel about it. It does have a metal mount, so for me, I don't really worry about it, but it's not weather sealed, so that is something to bear in mind. Secondly, it's ludicrously cheap, and I mean like crazy cheap. If you buy this second hand, I think this cost me £179, but I'll put some updated prices in pounds and dollars for you. It's a super cheap, affordable wide-angle lens. And thirdly, it literally weighs nothing. When you pop it on the A7C, I mean, just look at that profile. It's so small. It'll fit in most like bigger jacket pockets. So I can go out like in my parka or like in my little light shell jacket, stuff it in when I'm not using it. And yeah, it's a bit bulky, but at the end of the day, I've got free hands. Now you might be thinking like, how is that your favorite setup? It's one 24mm lens. Isn't that kind of limiting? Like at the moment we're shooting at 20, 24 is here. Is this focal length really enough for what we need? But one of the things I love most about the Sony A7C, which a lot of people didn't mention when I was looking it up, trying to decide whether or not I was going to buy one, was the combination of the Super 35 mode and the clear image zoom. So the Super 35 mode, which this is obviously quite a close shot, but the Super 35 mode, I have it set up to this bottom on the D-pad here. I can literally do that, and I've cropped in to a 1.5 times like APS-C style crop. And then the clear image zoom, I have mapped to the center button on the back, and that will let me crop in to another 1.5 times in 4K. But if I was in 1080p, I could actually crop in all the way to an additional 2 times, which is crazy. And that Super 35 mode is not limited to the video mode, although the clear image zoom is, as far as I can tell. But with that Super 35 function in photography, we can crop in to get a 36mm full frame equivalent, which for me, I recently sold my Sony 40mm G lens. The main reason I had that lens was so I had that near 35mm like compact lens street photography style thing. I realized as I was going around with that lens, I had everything I wanted in terms of like nice little like candid street photos, but I didn't have anything that I could do this with. I didn't have anything that I could quickly just turn around and start filming if I wanted to, if I was making something out and about. 40mm, you can't vlog on a 40mm, sadly, and deep down, I'm just a bit of a vlogger. Next up in my setup is the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. I can't show you in this shot, but I'll show you in some B-roll. Luckily, this microphone has a great function in which by holding 2 of the back buttons, you can set it up so it records into the left and right channel at 2 different recording levels. So you can have it at plus 20 decibels in one, which is what I'm doing at the moment, and then you can have it at, I think, 0 in the other channel. And I'd like to thank Isaac Jackson from Volta Media for showing me this function only recently. Before then, I'd just been using plus 20 and then playing around with levels manually on my camera. But with this function, you always protect against accidental peaking, which is a huge bonus. Next up in this little setup is a pack of filters that I was sent by Freewell. This pack of Freewell filters goes with me everywhere with my Sony A7C. And to go onto the Samyang 24mm, I have a simple step-up ring that is just clipped onto the case as well with a carabiner, perfect. But within this kit, you have everything from a single layer neutral density filter with diffusion. Then you can add 2 different sets of variable ND, which also, when you flip them, turn into circular polarizers. And while I wouldn't use this kit for filming inside as much, right now I've got a diffusion filter on that is just a Tiffin diffusion filter. I wouldn't typically use the Freewell diffusion filter just on its own because it does add a layer of ND if I was going to use it indoors. For all outdoor shooting, which is mostly what I use this for, this is an ideal setup. Last but not least, in the Sony A7C kit, we have the switch pod. The switch pod, I recently have been using this actually just to film stuff at home. I will just put the Sony A7C with the Samyang 24mm onto the switch pod. Honestly, it's perfect tabletop. 24mm on a little tripod. Pop it wherever you want. Oh, look at that, beautiful. The really good thing about the switch pod compared to obviously like the Gorilla Pod, it's always steady, but the best thing about it compared to a normal tripod is it will fit into your laptop sleeve. The profile of this is actually so thin that I tend to put this in my laptop sleeve, like against my laptop almost, and I hardly even notice it's in my bag. So it's just such an easy no-brainer to be able to bring with you and create a super light setup that you could shoot an entire job on if you wanted to, but you can definitely shoot as many YouTube videos as you like. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.